So we are going to really work with the quote of Socrates, which says, "An unexamined life is not worth living." The unexamined life is not worth living. So in this course, and especially these 10 questions right now, we're going to focus on some of the things that are happening unconsciously and how you can become much more conscious so that you can begin to direct your life in the way that you really desire it to be. So the first thing that's going to help you be conscious is to describe and think about those situations in your life which are very upsetting to you. And specifically, we're going to work with one. I want you to choose one situation that is constantly upsetting. Choose a situation which just keeps coming up. It may be in work, it may be with a colleague, or your boss, or your shareholders, or stakeholders. It may be with your spouse, it may be with your children. A situation that constantly upsets you. And now in this part of this exercise, I want you to really go deeply into those feelings. If you need to, just close your eyes if you like. Just go into that state and remember that one time, this constantly repeating situation. It crops up either daily, either weekly, monthly. It might be something that keeps coming up and you want to work with that. All right, so I want you to write it down and I want you to describe that situation. Describe it in full detail. Describe with vivid detail the upsetting situation or person who is causing you anger, confusion, or disappointment. Okay. I will give you an example of mine. So I wanted to have an assistant, and I engaged a close family member of mine because she was having financial difficulties. And so I said, rather than hire a person who I don't know, why don't I hire this family member? She has the basic administrative skills that I require. To make a long story short, although there was all the goodwill between us to work together, we obviously had some issues. And in particular, I felt myself losing my inner peace somehow. Something that was happening, there was constant friction. As we progressed, within the first couple of weeks, we began to have confrontations all the time. I'm asking you to choose that kind of situation. You may need to pause this video so that you can really think about which is the issue that you're going to be working with.